Welcome, welcome. We'll see if we get lucky enough to make it on the live. Come on.
At the doctor's office, you get the care that's best for you.
Uh-oh, we're going to have issues again. Dang it.
And what they'll cost. So you wind up battling PBMs for your medicines instead of battling your illness. Go to pharma.org/betterway. Paid for
It's
by
live. Oh, we're live. Oh, it's working. Wow, that was like a 40-minute delay there. Hello and welcome, guys. Welcome back. Jeff sprung a leak, so he'll be back in a minute.
Sprung a leak my ass to damn. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, we live.
Yeah. It took for like 40 seconds before it actually started up. I thought
Really?
for sure that it wasn't going to. Oh, it's actually telling me to skip ahead to live broadcast. Interesting. Huh.
Mine ain't even come up on BookTube yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I got the wheel going round and round, but that's it.
You guys see us?
Hello, Nate, Donna, Chef, JJ.
Yeah, I see it on there.
Let me say something.
Yeah, it had a thing on next to live says skip to the live, and I'm like, I shouldn't have to skip to the live. It should already be live.
I see it on there.
Yeah. Okay. We'd be live.
Okay, that's good. Hey, TJ.
TJ, yeah. Hello, Miss TJ.
Oh,
I gotta clean my specs.
Crazy Irish is in here too. Ragnar. I can't even talk. JJ.
After seeing what we saw, hell, I just can't do it.
Yeah. We came across something. Somebody told me to check out Biden's brother. And I'm like, Biden's brother? He has a brother? So I go and check him out. I thought, well, maybe they look alike and maybe, it might be him running things. But then they kind of look similar, but not quite. But
maybe excited.
Yeah. But then I look a little bit more, and there's some fishy stuff going on there. Evidently, Frank, that's Biden's brother, they were in a car together. Now, from what the story says, our President Biden says in a souped up car, it was a manual transmission. He pops it out of gear and says, punch it. So they hit it, and they actually killed a single father. And Frank kind of left California owing a lot of money, didn't show up for court or anything either, and was sentenced to pay the family $1 million. Well, he didn't pay that $1 million until October of 2020, which we all know what happened November of 2020.
You can't show Frank, can you?
Yeah. Let me get a good picture of them together. There we go. Now I'm not an expert or anything. Well, yeah, let me get my banner up. That way I don't get in any trouble or anything. Share. And there we go.
Hoop, there it is.
Yep. Oop, not that. Where'd it go? Add the stream. There we go. There you go. I don't know if you guys can see the resemblance.
The
Little bit, just a tiny bit.
only resemblance I can tell is they both have a receding hairline.
Yeah, and evidently the lady is his Frank's partner is what they call him now. You got to say partner. You can't say wife.
Bullshit.
Why is he hugging on her? I don't know, but
Yeah, exactly. There's something funny going on in that family.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you do the other one?
I done closed that one off.
Have you?
Yeah.
I was wanting to have a field day with that one.
Well, he has a sister too, evidently. But the sister actually looks like
Pelosi.
Pelosi.
She did identical.
So
I swear them two hadn't a wham bam thank you ma'am way back then.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no mistaking it. Damn. The only difference is her hair ain't quite as red.
Looked like she lost a bit of it too.
A bit, really. I wonder how many siblings he does have.
Yeah, well, when I asked if the brother, that's only one popped up, and same thing with sister. So,
Yeah, I'd be embarrassed to be related to him too.
I'd kind of,
You shot my whole weekend to hell. You know that.
Yeah, just the report that I came across. There's something fishy about what happened.
It's like I said. If you dug deep into it,
Yeah,
I bet you can find a true story. And nobody. I mean, hell, I never heard of Biden having a brother or a sister until what, 5-10 minutes ago.
yeah.
But
Yeah, I bet you did too.
well, if he's got extra brother and extra sister, I wonder if he's got any extra young'uns.
Hard to say.
I don't know. That one, shut up.
Well, you know, his son is a stand-up kind of guy.
Oh hell yeah! When I grow up, I want to be just like him. You're right. Yeah, Chrissy Cat, you're right. He is famous for scratch and sniff, ain't he? I'm just lucky he ain't scratching and chomping. Oh hell, somebody don't want. Winter.
Hey, shift kicker, who is that? James Biden?
Oh
Is that
no.
another? Is that another brother?
Let me get on there. Another brother or another son. Oh hell. He looks like a movie star. What's his name? Man.
Yeah, I heard about the granddaughter thing. Yeah, he does. He resembles him a lot more than the other one did.
Yeah, he does. And,
A little bit skinnier in the face, he would probably pass as him.
well, I wonder how long ago that picture was taken and what he looks like now.
Yeah, exactly.
Because what we was talking about last night, it's a damn good possibility they got a double in there somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm and sitting there digging up. I mean, the guy didn't pay that $1 million for all those years. You know where he got the $1 million for to pay that family off.
Yeah.
Campaign money.
Just so it wouldn't how did she put it? Circle back? Man, in the first 10 minutes, you brought up a whole subject for the night stream. And wasn't even looking for it.
No. And I just seen the message not too long ago. Look up now. I'm gonna have to go up looking up James, see what he got into. But that the Frank one, that was that's fishy altogether right there.
Yeah. Chrissy Cat, what do you mean power company is shutting down 6, what is that, counties here in Oregon?
Oh yeah, I heard about that. It's because the fires.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say for fires. Well, hopefully
if you
keep your
anywhere
power.
close, if y'all anywhere close, I wish you the best of luck. But you get out of there, if you need to.
And go back. I mean, there were the seasons when there was a lot of fires, but seems it's every year now. It used to be you wouldn't hear about all these fires and stuff. Now it's like every year.
Well, now what was it? I'm gonna say I'm 10, maybe 15 years ago. Is when it started catching my attention. Every year it was getting worse than the year before.
I mean,
and I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, damn, is there any more trees left in California?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I'm like, with all the fires that California and Oregon and Washington, everywhere in the West, how do they have anything to burn?
Really? I mean, okay, let's say 10 years. All right. There was, well, I'm sure there's more, 1 million acres that burned that 1 year. 1 million acres.
Yeah.
But yet, it didn't hit no cities or nothing. Now, all these fires is starting to move into the cities and everything.
Well, you got to realize that the cities are expanding. Yeah, growth is so much now. Everybody don't want to be in the city, so it's kind of spreading out, and So I remember Phoenix when I first went to Phoenix. Um, like there was, I wouldn't say country, but because it's desert, but you would go from Phoenix to Glendale, which is pretty much the same place now, but
Okay.
you wouldn't see anything out there. You would go on Grand Avenue and you wouldn't see hardly anything in between. Now it's like it's Glendale and Mesa and all those places. It's just one big Phoenix
Really?
because
It's not
everything
up
is
that much.
combined.
Well, Chrissy Cat just said, "Oh, Jeff, there are so many trees here, it would take a long time in Oregon." Now, Oregon, I can understand, but California is what I can't understand, you know, because it seems like every time there's a brush fire, it's in California. It's not in Oregon or Washington State.
Hey, Peanut.
Hello, sir. How you doing? Oh, hell, that's right. He can't answer me back.
So, Peanut, who's the latest nut tag? I haven't looked for a few days, so I'm probably behind.
In other words, who's the latest victim? Oh, what is his name?
Yeah, Chrissy Cat. I used to live in Phoenix, Oregon. If you know where that's at, little bitty place. Okay, yeah, that's the last one I know. Then I guess I'm not behind.
Out of all the states that you have lived in, which one would you go back to?
Mm. Well, when I was a little kid, um, I remember Phoenix, or I'm not Phoenix, Loveland, Colorado. Um, there was 3 boys and 17 girls in my class, so I like that. I like that school the best.
Yeah, I
Um,
wonder why.
um, but I remember the house being haunted, and we didn't have any furniture in the house at all. Um, I remember my bed was a sheet and a blanket.
What is it
Um,
about you and Ghost?
I don't know. It was a real old house though. I can remember that. It was one of them. It was a 3-story house, which was too big for um,
Y'all.
a dad and 2 kids.
Mm. I'm sitting here trying to remember if I ever did live in a haunted house. I
Uh,
know I've seen some witches, but what? It wasn't haunted. No, probably was after we got out, but it wasn't while we was there. We lived in Lexington, North Carolina, right there on 6th Avenue and Main Street. They done tore the house down, but it was the garage where you parked the cars at. It was like about 3 inches from the roof of Food Line. Me and a friend, hell, and we would go buy some eggs. I ain't gonna tell you the rest of the story, but you got it in mind.
uh,
And I mean, come on, I was what, 14, 15 years old at the time. Mischievous my ass. Yeah.
Right
So,
there. It's by Medford. I remember going to Medford too. So it's probably central, south central area of Oregon. Well, not really. I would say east or west. I'm backwards.
that's east.
I no. This side is west.
Right. East
Oh,
Oregon.
no, it'd be West Oregon. East
Where's the
East
state
Oregon would be
line
this
at?
way,
Where's
huh?
the state line at?
Right here. I don't know if
Okay.
you can see that. Let me see if you can.
Yeah. Now that you showed it.
Yeah,
I was thinking it was the way it was. I thought it was East Oregon.
yeah, yeah. I could have swore it was more over on this side, but evidently not.
Damn, there is some trees in there, ain't it?
Oh yeah, and where we lived, we was living out in the country. I love that area.
See what Donna Lottie posted?
Mm,
Bare truth, wasn't it his brother that was talked about being in the business dealings?
oh yeah, I'm sure the whole family's in all that.
Well, I'm gonna bring it up again. What's on the agenda for tonight?
Oh, I just wanted like challenges that everyday challenges that people do and whatnot, having to deal with things.
Waking up.
Like the different, I don't know, like the challenges we had to deal with when we were younger. We thought it was a big deal and so life changing, um, and then you get older and it's like, eh, it's not as big as it's not that big of a deal. Like you know when the first time you fall in love and then uh you break up and you think it's the end of the world, you'll never find another person to
Shit, every time I broke up, I partied. Free man again. Hey, y'all gonna kill me for that. My wife gonna kill me for that. Uh that the challenge to that, in my opinion, is staying together as long as you can. You know, that's the challenge. Um,
There's a good challenge for you. Cutting up all them tomatoes.
you got that right. I don't care how many band-aids you put on there, that tomato juice is going to find a way to that cut.
Yeah.
Yeah. But do you remember coming up, running through the woods, and you loved it? You know, you'd come up on an old dry creek bed or something like that. And then you think, hey, I wonder how many airheads down here. I wonder how many
Yeah.
people drowned in the creek while we was when it was water, and
Yeah.
or you go frog gigging or try to reach down and grab you little crabs. You didn't grab it but one time, mind you, but you know,
Oh boy, that's a breaking story for you.
I'm almost scared to ask after what I've seen.
Oh boy. Woman beheaded
Oh
with
yeah, I saw that.
with sword by ex in front of horrified onlookers.
Mm-hmm. And if I'm not mistaken, she was also, well, not pregnant, but she had a youngin too. And I
Yeah.
think they both were the parents. Shit, you want to talk about a challenge? Go to Walmart. Uh, I don't know how many people follow pinball preparedness, but he was talking about a friend of his daughter went to Walmart up there where they live at, and she had two youngins, and one of them was a toddler, and I think the other one was still a baby. And a car pulled up behind her, blocked her in. The guy that was sitting beside of her asked her, did he know who they were? She said no. So he ran them off, so to say. There was a woman, a couple of parking spaces up, who come running armed. They took off. They went into Walmart, complained about it. Walmart said they got no jurisdiction in the parking lot whatsoever.
See,
You know,
that's the thing I was getting at when I did that video. It
uh-huh.
don't make sense. It don't
No.
make sense how it seems like it's a get out of jail free type of crime.
Oh, you ain't heard about that other state. Don't have to have no bail money. You get arrested, all they do is fingerprint you and turn you loose now.
California, it's
No.
I'm not going
Chicago,
to say the crimes, but they're quite bad, and you just get booked and they'll send you right out. They'll give you a court date and then you're out to do it again.
I want to say Illinois is doing that now because
Oh,
I
it's
saw it.
California.
No, it's
California.
another one.
Oh, I know. California is the one that's going hog wild with it.
Yeah, but take a wild guess at what color it is. It ain't red.
Oh, well, there. I watched a video where this guy was talking. They're screaming and hollering about gun control and whatnot, and and they're talking. He says, um, one of the states that have the hardest to get a gun is Illinois. They have the most gun control there. Yet they have the most
Crime.
shootings with them, and it's not with registered weapons.
Oh, no. See, they want to penalize the good people, but yet the bad people can do as they please.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that part's been going on for years, but here in the last 2 years, should I say, it's gotten worse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I would
Illinois.
say tell tell B Charmin might want to hit refresh or F5 will refresh because she says all she does is see chat going by. She don't hear us or anything.
I ain't got no. Oh, yeah, I do. I mean, there is more and more states doing it. Illinois was the state I was talking about.
Yeah.
In Chicago, they've been doing that, 6 months now or so, give or take.
Yeah, a lot of states have it. The ones with the cities,
Mm-hmm.
um, they have a system to where if it's not real violent, then they get the real. And if the cells are full, or if their workload is full, then they they let them loose. Hey, Tim.
Hello, Miss Ten. How you doing this afternoon?
Am I in?
I think you're muted. 10. You.
Uh-oh.
You.
I think there's a lag.
Oh, there you go.
There's a leg.
Are we good? Sorry. Okay, sorry. Didn't mean to burst in. Don't want to be accused of taking over your show. Okay, so I'll be
No.
questioning. Sorry, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Well, hey, Miss Ten, how you doing?
We're doing really good for a Friday night. Ooh.
Yeah.
You sound like me. You got a bunch of the hoo-hoo-hoos too, huh?
Oh yeah. Last night I had such a fun time with everybody. We got to watch the Hunter movie.
Oh yeah.
Over on Telegram, the whole thing. It was, but you got to go find it because it's not recorded anywhere. So, but yeah, I'm just excited. And then the Lizard Queen's gone, and like lots of things are happening. So okay.
Oh, that's I was telling Jeff earlier. I said Harris did a speech or something on NASA or space or something like that. And the title says President Harris to give speech for whatever it was she was talking about. I didn't watch the speech or anything, but I thought, well, President Harris? I had to click on it. And when I went back to refresh it, it was Vice President. So they went and changed it real quick.
Well, I have a question. How come Nancy Pelosi's ordering the flags to be hung at half staff for the Lizard Queen? And like where does she get off calling half staff flags? I thought that was the president.
She can't. Well, she could, but yeah, she's not supposed to.
I thought she was telling the president what to do to begin with.
What usually does it is the governors of the state that says you're ordered to do it at a half mast. Now the president can say that, but to only government facilities. He can't order states to do it.
Right. I understand what you say.
That's supposed to be the way it goes because
all state
presidents are not allowed to have control somewhat over the states. That's what the whole process is supposed to be. And how she says anything about it, I don't know.
She's drunk. She don't know what she's saying. I'm sorry. I cannot stand that woman. I cannot.
I don't think she can stand herself.
That's why she stayed drunk. I wonder if she ever gets in an argument with herself who wins.
I don't know. Probably has a hard time recognizing herself when she looks in the mirror.
She was a beauty queen. She won she was a beauty queen for like a oil lube company or something. I found the picture from way back in the day when she was like 16. She got picked Miss Oil Can or something.
For the inside of the can?
Well, this was like a young Nancy, like.
I can't see her being.
What happened to her?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, but see, that's age, like you can be hot when you're young, and then it doesn't matter. You're gonna be old, and like.
Yeah, but
I mean, how many women, like in their, I mean, like, I don't know. It's life, we're not supposed to look perfect forever.
no, but you
You age, with beauty.
And
yeah.
Nancy was, if you go back and look at that picture, you guys, she was actually pretty hot looking in that one piece babe. I mean, for that time and everything, like she was a nice looking lady, but corruption and then,
Well, between then and now, I think she went through the ugly forest. Every tree smacked her. I can't say it like that.
She's just ugly to us because we know the ugliness behind her politics. Things are coming out. Her husband's, look, I mean, it's just looking bad for old Nancy and Paul. So,
well, she probably looks that way because she's the alcohol.
Yeah, and she's popped or has popped pills.
oh, she's probably married to Prince
King.
Valium.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I could see them taking lots of, medicating, but her deal is just corrupt as all you get out, and we know it now. And this insider trade, the chips bill. Come on, Nancy, really? You didn't think we were gonna figure it out that Polly was buying stock? Just like old grandma yelling. How can an old lady be worth $16 million? And she's up there going, well, I misjudged. Maybe we're not. Well,
what is this?
Not a bad word. Sorry.
Wound up.
20-year-old Nancy Pelosi with John F. Kennedy.
Oh yeah.
Was that a thing back then?
Yeah, that was a rumor to have possibly, like she might have. Yep. Kennedy was a player. We all know that. It's been out there for years. I mean,
so was his brothers.
But wasn't Clinton? I mean, come on, the blue dress.
I don't even want to get into that one.
I mean, I think that was far more scandalous than JFK. But what do I know?
Oh yeah.
I'm when it comes to a hat,
when it comes to Clinton,
opinions. Okay, just opinions.
When it comes to
any medical or legal advice.
Okay. When it comes to Clinton,
that's Pelosi.
Not right. That is.
Where's the one where she was a lube girl? That almost looks like Hillary.
It does. Here we go again.
Oh no.
Family trees are getting the branches are attacking one another.
Well,
you've got to click on that other link, Bushcraft.
What link?
You've got to bring that picture up and show these people.
I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, he might.
You don't think you'll get in trouble for it, do you?
He might. I'll be safe.
Yeah, I mean, she kind of, the way her mouth is right now, she does look like Hillary a little bit.
see, now Snopes is trying to say that Nancy Pelosi was not Miss Lube Rack of 1959. So if Snopes is telling you that's not true, that's true, okay? Like everything's up and down, But yeah, she was Miss Lube
10
Rack of 1959.
Ken, can you tell me who that is?
Well, it says right there, but
Wow. Well, she got a pointy nose. Like, I didn't see. I don't know what any of the other Bidens really look like.
Don't it look just like Pelosi?
Well, her eyebrows aren't high enough.
well, her eyeballs are not crooked either. So
Yeah.
and they're not glazed over.
I'm still
She doesn't have the
thinking
red rosacea on the end, from alcoholism.
What is his face? Her sister?
that's Joe Biden's sister.
Oh, and she's just as dirty as the rest of them.
I still think you branches wrapped around one another.
He hate me too.
I really suggest if you guys can find that movie, My Son Hunter, on Rumble and watch it before it gets taken down.
Hey, Vineyard Checks.
Well,
Really good movie. It's going to keep you watching it through the total end. It's insane.
well, I know I'm gonna have to watch myself now.
Hey, stop.
Hello, Vineyard Chicks. How you three ladies doing? Uh-oh, Mr. Charles. Boy, it really did get quiet, didn't it? Ken, you still with us?
Oh, yeah. I'm here for a little while. Then I got to go do geriatric duty.
Huh?
Oh, I'm over in Seattle taking care of my parents for my 3-day tour. On a 3-day tour. 24/7, that's what I do. I'm staying up all night. So come on over to my show this evening because it's going to be really exciting. Really exciting.
Yeah, it's really weird though. When I did a search for Biden's brother and whatnot and did the images, there's a lot of pictures of Biden with the Pope.
Oh, really? Yeah. And Nancy.
No, it's mainly there's a few of the brother, and then this is when I typed in. Well, his actual name is Francis Biden, but there's a lot of pictures with Biden and the Pope, not his brother, the President Biden.
Hmm.
There's quite a few. Oh, here's a really weird one.
You sure you want to pull that up?
Oh, and Shift posted to the Biden movie. So you guys make sure to
Floyd Mayweather.
President Biden, no. He wasn't on the Little Rascals.
Make sure to go over and watch it. Yeah, it's an 18 and up movie for sure.
Okay. He was born in 45. Little Rascals come out in 20, 30, and 40s.
9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Be charming.
Are you going live at 9?
Yeah, because I gotta stay up. I'm on 24/7 care. So you guys actually are doing me a favor by letting me entertain you. So we're gonna have a special guest again, Deep Humboldt, stand up Humboldt County, because a lot of stuff's going on, and I put a link in the community post. My community post. Oh, and I community posted this too. This live. It's gonna be fun in Bushcraft. I'm gonna send you the link, and we're gonna ask Dee about what happened, and then we're gonna talk about my son Hunter movie. It was so good. It was epic. Last night we had almost 50 people in there. It was like having our own personal screening. It was.
Oh, talking about that. I got to inspecting a little bit on my live the other day.
What
It
happened?
said I had a total of 751 views.
Oh,
But
that's
yet,
great, there.
wait a minute, but yet only 348 was showing.
That's normal. It takes 2 days for it to update.
Oh,
Yeah.
does it? Okay.
Yeah. It could vary from the 700. It could go up or down. That's just an estimate.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah.
I didn't think I got that much. Well,
Yeah, I actually did some because we were talking about the Queen and everything last night and all the different uh different numbers and stuff that was coming up and whatnot.
okay.
So I wanted to know more about after she dies, what's to be expected and whatnot. Well, it starts off when they find out she passes. Starts off with a call to cats are over there. Sir Edward Young, her private secretary, and then they call the prime minister, which is, and they only say this: London Bridge is down.
Yeah.
That means the Queen's dead. They have a code. They've been working on this for a long time, evidently. So they have they have code words. And will you guys stop it over there? Worse than kids. And right now I'm not on, so I can't. If anybody's
Yes.
sending anything to me, I'm on another page. So, and it was Tuesday. Elizabeth met with the prime minister and said, evidently Boris was there too, and said farewell to the Queen. The notifications after the prime minister had been alerted, news went out to 15 governments where the Queen was still head of state. So we were wrong. It wasn't 17, it was 15. And it's including Jamaica, New Zealand, Australia. I'm not going to go over that. And
2 numbers off. Whoop-de-doo.
and officials in the 38 national commonwealths were alerted to news. So that there's 38 that we didn't cover.
Well, now,
Footmen dressed in black pinned official noticed. They pinned a notice on the gate that she died. And then there was alarm goes up. The alarms went off everywhere, but a lot of people didn't know what the alarms were for. And it's signal national emergencies. The ones like if there's like bombings or whatever's going on, and it was a different tone or whatever. And like I said, nobody had no idea what it was, but it was the signaling the Queen had died.
okay.
And at this point, the BBC logo, which is usually red, was changed to black. All anchors changed to black suits and ties. The news people
Show respect. Okay.
Yeah. And then the transition of power. Flags were lowered at half mast, and Prince Charles unofficially became king immediately upon the Queen's death. He is expected to make his first speech, which probably already took place today.
That was earlier today.
Yeah, and then he's still not formally announced yet, but on Friday, flags will be raised again at 11 a.m. their time. Charles will officially become king, and his wife Camilla will become UK queen.
Ew.
They sure did rush into crowning him, didn't they?
This is a normal thing, though. This is what they've been working on for a while. All these steps.
Huh.
He'll undertake a tour of the UK, stopping in Scotland, Northern Ireland, and Wales to attend services. While that takes place, Westminster Hall will be prepared for Queen's funeral. The funeral, 4 days after she dies, which she already died, there will be a procession from Buckingham Palace to Westminster Hall. She'll lie in state for 4 days,
Yeah.
and she will be buried on the 9th day, buried 9 days after her passing, which she can't yet because she died in Scotland. So she has to be there for 10 days. Then she'll come here or not here, but in London. And then it'll be 4 days. 2,000 invited guests, heads of state will attend in person for the funeral. She is expected to be buried next to her husband, Prince Philip, and her father, King George the Sixth, I believe it is. There's much more to Operation London Bridge. That's the code name, which is incredibly detailed on a monarch's passing. For instance, the Queen died in Scotland there. Her body will first lie in Holyrood House in Edinburgh before being carried up to the Royal Mile to St. Giles Cathedral. So she's going all over the place in Scotland before she even gets to be buried. So after it will be put on the Royal to return to London, the BBC will also cancel all comedy shows for 12 days following her death. So there won't be no comedy in London. And of course, the words of the national anthem will now be changed to "God Save the King," and that's it. But there's supposed to be a lot more that we don't know.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I heard when that happens over there, if you're caught laughing, then you could be arrested.
Yeah, that's what I said. 12 days of no comedy. So you're not allowed. You have to be sad looking the whole 12 days.
Hell, I'd be sad looking the first hour if I couldn't laugh.
No comedy? Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait on. Hello? Hello, this is Queen Elizabeth. I'm calling from the dead. What? I don't want you to be funny on the internet anymore, at least for 12 days. Please refrain from any comedy during that time with respect to me. And I must remind you that I'm not gone. I will come back as a virus. Good day. Cheerio. Okay, all right. That was weird.
You got a pretty good British accent there, Ken.
I think it's because I've been hanging around Mark and Christopher a long time.
Is
A little bit of that stuff's rubbed off, eh?
it A or I?
She's working with me on it, okay? So
Okay.
I just got down 17, so anyhow, no comedy, you guys, for the next 12 days.
Yeah.
The lizard spoke.
10. I ain't got but 2 words to say to that. Hogwash.
Well, you never know with that lady. She comes from that bloodline of Vladimir the Impaler. Or is that her husband? I can't remember.
I thought they were both lizards.
Prince Philip, I'm pretty sure he was the one that or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I know that something just recently came out. There was a BBC documentary where Philip was bragging about having that bloodline.
Yeah.
Like, who would think that's funny? Hey, who am I related to? Oh, yeah, the Impaler, not just anybody.
Yeah, Vineyard Chicks. That's for over there,
Yeah.
not here.
I guess I got informed I'm not supposed to be on the internet either. So,
Oh man, could you imagine if they said that the United States couldn't be have any comedy?
There goes the revolution again.
Gen Zs would be going crazy, not be able to do funny TikToks or anything.
I kind of agree with what B. Charming is saying, but you're going to have people like me that's going to break the rules.
yeah, me too, be charming. I'm not, I don't think it's funny when any passes. It's just this situation. This lady's going to come back from the dead. I just know it. Like her husband said he was going to come back because you know what?
Well, it's hard to say how long because there was a lot of stuff going on. They have all the family members showed up there, and they weren't there that long before they left. And it was almost like it was staged for these people, family members, to come in just so they have records saying they went there, and then they left right away. And it just seems odd to me that, well, why did they not stay there unless nobody liked her and it was just they're made to do it.
Well, here in the last week, maybe 2 weeks, everything that is happening is kind of weird if you really want to break it down perspective.
Yeah, and the couple that are over here, isn't it Harry and the other
Meghan Markle?
Yeah.
Hey,
Courtney.
I'm sorry. I took a chance to see if you guys were still on. I was doing something else and I lost track of time. So, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, we still here.
Yeah, we're still here.
Glad to have you on the panel.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
I said, glad to have you on the panel, so I'm not the only girl up here.
Oh, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, we were talking about the Queen stuff.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Yeah, but now they get they're getting named, so they're back in the family. Evidently, they're royalty now. And their kids get security.
Are you talking about Meghan Markle?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they get after the Queen died. See, I don't know anything about that stuff, why they weren't in the family anymore, but
I think what it was is they wanted to break loose from her rules for a little while, if I remember correctly. And they
don't know.
separated from the family. That's the reason they come over here.
Yeah, I don't know. Because a lot of people said it was a racist issue because of Meghan Markle, but I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, racist issue with Meghan Markle?
Yeah, the Queen and Meghan Markle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. What race is that woman? Because
Well, be careful, Jeff.
Yeah.
I know. I'm trying to be careful. I really am. I mean, I'm slowing my voice down here on purpose.
Yeah.
Forget. I tell you what. Forget this conversation.
But it's not the first time that there's mixed races in that family.
Yeah.
It's just she doesn't like it, or she didn't like it, I guess.
Oh, thanks for sharing me out, Ship Kicker. Hello, I see you out there. Sorry, I'm just now looking at the chat. I'm a little slow. Sorry, guys.
Really? There you go.
What is it?
That's your daughter. That way you can ask questions that I don't have answers to. Get talk.
Why?
I feel like it's time for all these monarchies just like go away. Like,
Yeah.
what are we trying to create a Game of Thrones situation again, or can we just wipe out the whole thing again? I mean, they'd like to have the Game of Thrones situation and have total monarchy control over the people. They'd love to have that population where it's at, but let's not go back to that. No.
They've already done that, the whole Game of Thrones thing.
Yeah. Now,
if you go back and look at some of the stories and stuff on the royalty over there.
Yeah, it's pretty insane.
Yeah, I realize that a lot of Americans don't like the monarchy aspect. I think it's quite fascinating, but 1776 and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're all about the bloodline thing, which, there's some, if you go back, there has been queens that were not in that bloodline. Well, somewhat. Because I was watching, which was funny, I was watching a documentary of all the kings and queens and princes and stuff along the way.
Yeah.
And it was a bunch of it.
Yeah.
And the stuff that they did to family members, like Tin said, it was the Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
They would knock people off left and right to get one son that wasn't even 3 or 4 years old to rule.
Yeah. Well, King Henry VIII, or whatever, he did have 8 wives. I don't know if all of them were of royalty bloodline. I don't think they were, because I don't think Anne was. So
yeah.
And then her daughter ended up ruling. So, you know, I guess that was kind of good for the bloodline, considering the bloodline had so many issues, like because of incest and whatnot. So,
yeah.
Well, now King Henry, didn't his last wife outlive him?
Yeah, Jane Seymour. I think that was her name. Yeah.
Okay. I know just a little bit about that, not that much.
Hey, Passamaquoddy. Yeah, I think she did. I'm not sure. Maybe she didn't. I can't remember. I know he had like many things wrong with him. Like he had diabetes and stuff,
Yeah.
which was undetected. So he just had like so many things wrong with him. So towards the end of his life, he just kind of stopped caring about things.
And so many of the royals and the monarchs of that nature, they suffered from gout because they were greedy and they ate all the meat and they didn't give anything to the peasants. So they got gout. Just saying.
Well, they drank a lot too because drinking water back then, you probably would have died. So
yeah, with the cholera. Sorry, eating here in the Pacific Northwest.
Back in a second.
And we
I
got
think that's what his last wife, she was called Jane Seymour, I think. Gosh, man, maybe I'm wrong. I'm gonna check it out though.
I don't know, there's a the documentary, there's so many murdered queens, and then they'd marry another one right away and spring up a bunch of kids. And
well, didn't Catherine the Great do a coup on her husband and she took over as Queen of Russia?
Yes. Yeah, she did. But he was like a nasty person anyway.
Yeah,
so
he was.
Kind of deserved it.
Yeah, he was just disgusting, and she just pulled a coup, but then she got pretty ruthless there too through her reign. Like, I think that's just part of the title, right? You just don't have any empathy for the peasants.
I was right. Her name is Jane Seymour. So that's kind of weird that there's an actress, Dr. Quinn, who is Jane Seymour, and Jane Seymour, Henry VIII's wife. But
so they're trying to confuse history. Dun dun
maybe.
dun.
Maybe.
Well, that's probably maybe that's. And is that her real name, the actress? Because you know how they like changing their names to.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll name myself after that queen.
I don't know. It's hard to keep track of all of his wives because he had a lot of them, and most of them cut their heads off. So.
Well, now he also beheaded a couple of them.
Well,
yeah.
Antoinette, wasn't she?
Was she one of his wives?
I think she was, but don't quote me on it, okay? Because I don't remember right at the moment. And remember, I'm just a cat with the tinfoil. Like I don't always remember everything spot on.
Hey,
like
Bubba
everybody
News.
else, I forget stuff. Is that right? Did anybody look it up? Hey, there's Bubba News.
Bubba News and Monty, both in chat.
Yeah.
Is it in here? Is Peanut still in here?
I just really like the royal family, so I actually follow a lot of it and the Tudors and all of that. So I was just really into it. It's fascinating.
I always like them like the more historic movies and stuff.
Yeah, me too.
Of that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I like.
Thought I'd make a good a knight or something. Sword fighter.
I like that history, but I don't want that history to repeat itself and come back and have where it's totalitarian governments and monarchs. I don't know.
Well, that's why we came over here and did our thing.
But I feel like they want to bring it back to that though, because they can't control in the society the way it is, so they want to crash it down and take us back into the dark ages and restart. I don't know. That's just my theory. Doesn't mean nothing.
I was on my dad's side of family. Actually related to a Viking that took over France and Paris, and that sacked Paris. And then stayed there and married a queen there, or a princess at the time. Rolo. So I dug real deep into that stuff.
I was really into the Romanovs there for a while because they are connected to the royal family. And it was like really super sad because due to political issues between Queen Elizabeth's father and what was going on in their country at the time, I believe it was World War I, they were having issues. So the Russian king, which was Queen Elizabeth's father's brother, they were having issues, and the Russians were having major issues with the country, and they were all going to leave, and they didn't have anywhere to go, and the royal family didn't take them in, and then they all ended up dying a horrible death. So it's pretty sad.
Yeah.
Surviving wasn't easy back then, it sounds like.
No.
It's getting to be about like it here now.
Only in cash bail and you're releasing people on the streets like Bushcraft was talking earlier. Yeah. Ooh. Gonna be Game of Thrones. Right near you. Just get ready for whatever, and Jesus and the Holy Spirit with you. Okay.
Yeah, the spin-off thing from the Game of Thrones is pretty good right now.
Yeah.
Oh, are you doing that too?
Yeah, especially
Yeah,
the last one was really good. The
Yeah.
last episode.
Which one are you looking at now?
Something with dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I'm looking at.
Yeah, the last episode was really good.
Now they say they got new episodes every Friday. I've not seen the one for
Sunday.
Sunday.
You're thinking Friday is the Rings.
Yeah.
What the heck is that?
Rings?
It's Lord of the Rings, but it's before the Lord of the Rings. It's
Oh.
What did you say the name of this one was it y'all talking about?
House of Dragons.
Yeah, House of the Dragons.
Now, what's that come on? Is it like Netflix or what?
HBO.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think, can you get it on Hulu the next couple of days after that for a short period of time? Or I don't know.
Far no, it's only on
HBO. Yeah, they suckered me to keep my HBO just waiting for this stuff because I do really like timepiece.
Well, you can actually go
pieces.
If you do a little searching, you can get codes to where you can get 3 months free,
Mm-hmm.
and then cancel it.
I would say something, but not open air. I got Fire Stick. I'll put it to you like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's what the Lord of the Rings one is called, Ring of Power.
Oh
Yeah.
okay. I haven't
Yeah,
started
that
watching.
comes on Friday, which I'll probably be watching it after this.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Saw it one-on-one.
Yeah, I didn't even know that one's. Oh, where's what? Is 101 going tonight?
It should be.
He was.
Okay.
He said he was last night.
Okay. I
Well,
just don't even remember what date it is all the time anymore. So.
Peanut, you on break again?
Peanut!
Peanut, do you ever work?
Yo, Peanut works too much is the problem.
Yeah, he never goes to work.
I said, what is?
The work is like on him all the time, like 24/7.
Yeah. That's why he's saying his nut tag videos. I don't see how he has time to make those.
He's really quick and smart, and just that's one of the wonderful things about Peanut, that like he can just throw something really entertaining. Peanut, you walk, and I love you, and Bubba News, you're awesome too. Those are some of my boys, you know.
What?
That's part of my crew. It's part of the crew, you know.
Here, Peanut, you can jump up here for a couple minutes before your break.
Peanut.
Before his break.
Yeah.
Well, before his break's over.
Okay. Oh.
But back to this monarchy stuff we were talking about. Yeah, I really do like the history and watching things, you know, time period pieces and stuff. But as far as like the monarchy today in England, I wish it would just go away. And I don't understand how the people in Britain are supporting them.
Hey, what's up, Tin? How you doing? Tin, woohoo! Are you?
There it is.
Hello, Mr. Peanut with a monocle, sir.
Hey, how you doing, Wild Family? You sound like Jan always says that to me. She calls me Mr. Monocle Man.
It's better
I was in an antique shop not too long ago, and they had the antique version of you sitting in a case.
Oh.
Ooh, that sounds awesome. Wow, I bet it's worth money.
It was a bit expensive.
Oh.
It was made out of actual metal.
So it should be on her on Facebook.
Oh, right on.
Right?
Well, high quality nuts are expensive these days, don't you?
Yeah, exactly.
I got it before you did for the first time.
That's hilarious.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Was there like a joke about like something? I'm like, I'm just gonna make myself say something really inappropriate. Like I caught myself at the last second.
So, Peanut, what do you
Hey.
think about the the Queen dying?
Oh, I'm surprised she's lived this long. She's like a vampire, right?
Well,
Man.
they've been this project bridge thing.
Uh-huh.
That's been going on for 20 years. They've been planning this for 20 years.
Wow.
Damn, so she outlived them, in a matter of speaking.
She probably did outlive a bunch of them who came up with the London Bridge thing. Code name London Bridge.
Besides, 10, you're the wheel queen.
Hello, Preppin.
TC Chrome keeping that lady alive.
I know. Something, huh? Like she's so creepy looking too. Or was, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what's funny? It's like the way the news is acting like everyone's all sad about it. Like, yeah, I don't buy that. Like that everyone's all, broken up about the Queen. She was weird looking to me.
Well, one good thing. She liked animals. She did protect animals quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She raised corgis pretty much all of her life.
Yeah. She gave a lot of money to endangered animals and things like that.
Sometimes they do that as a front, though. So
well, I think she liked animals more than she did people.
Yeah, but you got to think too. I mean, who's going to be your friend? Truly. I mean, you have all that money. You have a history with your family. Who's really truly going to be your friend?
Yeah.
So.
And how much gold was it that 101 said last night? 38 billion or something like that.
Something like that. In gold bars.
Yeah.
But my saying is this right here. If you wasn't my friend before I got all that money, you damn sure ain't my friend after I get that money.
Yeah, no doubt.
That goes for family too.
Yeah, but and you have to understand there's not before. She's
always been
born into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, Tim? What are your thoughts on the Queen?
Well, I think Prince Charles or King Charles is probably more excited about anything than anything.
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised he ain't had a heart attack.
Show the picture in the back. It's G-rated.
Yeah, he's 76, isn't he? 78, something like that.
See, now,
Seventy.
to me, he was smart
Something in the back.
because every time they showed him and her together, he sat back being quiet.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that too.
I call him a B-boy, but this is G-rated. So I can't use the real
Wow,
word.
you think he's not going to make it a year?
I think he's going to have a heart attack before it's over with.
Hey, Monty, what's up?
Hey, Monty.
The almighty Monty. Say that fast 3 times.
Ooh.
Damn, look like you woke up.
Dave
You
ain't
too
here, man.
young to be taking naps.
Dave ain't here, man.
No.
Dave's not here.
What's up, Peanut? Tintin?
Hey, how you doing?
Bear?
Fixing to put it
Hey,
in.
Mommy.
Bushy?
Bushy.
Bushy.
Bushy,
What?
bushy.
Dave's not here, man.
I don't know how to pronounce your name. Family?
It's Wide. W-H-Y-E.
I didn't want to murder it, so.
It's okay.
That's unusual. You don't see many girls with a first name like that.
That's my channel name. But yeah, no, everybody calls me, Quirky on my channel. So
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't even want to know what they call me.
Jeff.
Well,
Don't go there.
I just was looking at my emails and I was kind of looking for one that said hi. Instead, it says Bushcraft family. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
I have to
changed
actually
stuff.
go to Gmail to send it because the thing it's on Windows 10, everything says my name is Hi instead of, and I can't change it. I never set my name as Hi, so I don't know what the heck
I
that
would
is.
really find that fitting for myself.
Hi, how are you?
That's hilarious. It sounds like you got like no offense, Bush. I love you, Bush, but like it sounds like you got like mental retardation or something. That phrase, my name is Hi. Right.
The thing is, I deleted the whole account and started it up again, and I send an email to myself, and it says Hi.
You've been rickrolled.
And
Right.
I tested this out on my other accounts, and every one of them say, instead of saying who it comes from, it says it's coming from Hi.
From Hi.
So that's and I'm wondering why a lot of companies when they email me, say, hey, we got this business opportunity for you, and I email them back, I never hear anything. Now I know why.
Because they think you hi.
Who is this Hi person?
Is it like H? Right.
That's Mr. Hi to you.
What is it? HIGH or is it HI?
No, just HI. And I'll send an email to some people, and because they'll say, "Who is this?" And I have to email them back saying who it is. Why does your name say Hi?
I'm happy.
Oh, too funny.
At least it's not goodbye, right?
Yeah.
And they'll be like, "What? Goodbye? I didn't even know who this is yet. I haven't read the message, or it says goodbye."
Or have it be something like down or bummer, Hi.
You can't change it though. There's no way to change it in there. So if I have anything important, then I'll log on to Gmail and send it like that.
Yeah, Shift. I watched it. It was pretty funny.
Hey, Shift.
Shift the car.
Yeah. So,
What?
man, the queen, man, she just kept kicking. I thought she's a vampire or something. You know, like Madame Bovary. Or
I
something.
thought she was a vampire.
I did. I thought they're all vampires or something. You know, because they're all those elites. At least from what I heard, they're all into blood rituals and stuff. So
Like
maybe that's dark.
Elizabeth Bathory.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, Elizabeth Bathory.
Yeah, that was a creepy story. Hearing that one, like, whoa, you guys are really cray cray.
Yeah, I think they're related too, right? I think they're probably. Is that where was she? Was she Romanian or something? Bathory.
You know, I'd have to go.
I have no idea.
Did you see the picture of her greeting the new prime minister?
No.
Mm-mm.
It didn't look like her at all. I mean, it actually looked like she was like 2 feet shorter. I mean, she's short already, but I mean, looked totally different.
Probably one of her clones that wasn't cooked long enough or something.
I don't know. It was strange, a strange picture.
Yeah.
It's a lot more than that, Jim. It's a lot more than that.
Didn't she meet that prime minister like 48 hours before she passed?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and from
and
some of the pictures,
Boris was there and said goodbye, and
from some of the pictures I'd seen, I was like, "There's no way." And then just 2 days later, she passed. Oh, come on.
Yeah, that's why I said I think that this was
planned.
Well, I think it had already happened, and they were like under the gun trying to hurry it up, or not to stage it to where she had to pass today or something.
Oh, interesting. What were you basing
not
it
today,
on?
but yesterday.
How did you come to that conclusion, Bush?
Well, whenever they had all these family members and stuff coming to see her. They went in the house, 5 minutes, they're gone. They left.
Oh,
they
yeah,
didn't
you're
stay.
right.
It's like either they didn't, nobody liked her, or I don't know. It just seems weird that they just somebody that was that close to death or whatever.
Yeah.
Just
that's a good point. That's very observant of you. And you might be right. But I got to go. That's my break's over. Thanks for having me up, Bush.
Bye. Bye.
Later, Peanut.
Later, Marty. Bye, Jeff.
Yeah, that is kind of interesting that you mentioned that, because she died really fast.
Love you, Jen.
Love you more.
I love you more. Bye.
Later, T.
Okay.
Well,
sorry.
You know they've always said that symbolism will be their downfall, right? And so the day that they chose to announce it, finally, and it equaled up to 17. I mean, I was like, come on now.
Yeah. It's in your face, a lot of this. Lisa Anderson.
Oh yeah.
And I don't think Elizabeth Bathory was related to the queen. She was a countess from Hungary.
I think somehow, though, they're all kind of related.
Yeah.
Like in some weird way.
I know the French royalty was kind of interconnected, related with the English royalty.
Oh yeah, they married off
because
daughters and princes all the time.
What the hell was his name?
Well, wasn't Queen Elizabeth's husband? Wasn't he? He was the Prince of Greece, wasn't he?
somewhere like
King
that.
Philip, I think
Hey,
he
Lisa.
was.
That was her cousin. That Philip was her cousin.
Mm.
And the Windsor name is German Old Money. And her sisters or his sisters. Either way, they're still kind of related. Three of them married top official ranking in that one party back in World War II. On the Axis side, not the Ally side.
Oh, I don't know.
I agree with Tennessee Patriot.
Well, it's just like our over here in the United States. We got some wonky people that's in Washington.
Yeah.
I think they all wonky.
Bushcraft, I have to
Yes.
go do geriatric dinner. Yes, it's that time. So I wanted to thank you for having me on the panel. And Bear, it's good to see you. And White Family Farm, it's nice to meet you. And
It's nice to meet you.
good to see you again. And I'll see you guys tonight, okay? And I love y'all. In Jesus'
Later.
name.
Have a good one, Tin.
Later, Tintin.
Well, she's quick.
Oh yeah.
She bounced out like a cat with a tin hat.
Get with it.
I mean, that's good. For 10, that's a good choice of words. Bounced.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff going on right now with that. Well, Charles Grant, Philip wish about Edward. There's all kinds of stuff in the headlines right now.
See, that's like I said earlier, for the last 2 weeks, there's a whole bunch of stuff that is uncovering that is not normal.
What? For 17 months after the death of Prince Philip, awaited to be buried?
Really? 17 months, huh? Why?
I don't know.
As 101 would say, there's something in them numbers.
Yep, they're actually naming her queen. The Prince Charles, or not Prince now, it's King Charles.
Yeah.
She's queen. She's the queen's consort.
101 wants the link.
Oh.
I didn't even know he was in here. If I did, I would have said something funnier. TH2, believe it or not, I'm ahead of you. You're getting slow in your old age, there.
I don't think it will go to Harry, Ginger. I think it's William, and then it will go to George, his son.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a big line before it gets to Harry. I think what did I say last night? He was 7th or 8th.
Something like that.
Yeah. And there's little kids that are like 3 years old that are in front of them.
Are they still required, like as prince, to do all of that royalty crap, like that they have to do? I don't know.
I don't know. It's when they're that young. I don't know. And that's the thing. They changed something that a princess can take over instead of a king. Because one of the daughters of one of them is in line before a little boy, and then Harry. I don't see how they determine who's in line or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, well, it would be then William's first son, which would be George, right? If it goes by first son. So the Queen's first son was Charles, and then Charles's first son was William, and then William's first son would be George. So that would make sense. But
Private chat, Bushcraft.
Mm,
Maybe they just flip a coin.
see who's ruling today, buddy.
Heads or tails?
What if that was really what happened? Like, whose birthright it is? Like, what do you do if you have twins?
whoever,
Which-
which one's born first.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But what if
But
they're born at the
that's
same
the
time?
thing. I don't know because you would think. I don't know. It's confusing to me. I mean, there's a list where you can look down and see who's in line.
I'm glad I am not over there in that family. I be done slapped a bunch of people.
Well, you would have grew up differently. That's the thing. You would already been born right into royalty, so you were already growing up that way.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But I can't see it.
Yeah.
That's the last thing we need is King Jeff. Sorry, Jeff.
How can I change my name to King Bear Truth?
Legally?
You could put a crown on that animal. What is that? Is that a squirrel?
No, that's right.
It's a
Yeah.
bear.
Oh, it's a bear. Okay, bear. Okay, that makes sense. Duh. Yeah, you could totally put a crown on that thing.
You hear that there, Bushcraft? Bushcraft come up with that.
Can you say backup channel?
Asshole.
What?
Not you.
Oh.
Bushcraft timed me out, put me in the back room. Y'all wait. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna get both of them to go around.
He's gonna work on trying to find that backstage button.
No, I know how to do it now.
Oh shit.
Uh-huh.
But you have to,
I'll have some toilet paper in there for you.
you have to enable it first, though.
Never mind.
All you gotta do is hit the three
Yeah,
dots.
that
Go
was a
through
good
the-
movie, King Ralph.
Hell no, not Ralph.
Yeah.
Wreck 'em,
No,
Ralph.
that reminds me of the good old days. Ralph Buick. Where's that woman?
Oh,
Sir King Jeff and his hoe cakes.
grandfather was born on a boat to the U.S. There you go, Jeff.
I got it too.
Yeah, if you go back and see how they took Scotland and Ireland and all those countries.
You bet your boots Scotland's gonna tell him to fuck off.
And then all the
I don't
damn
know.
fight, and then all the damn fighting about that rock that sits underneath that chair. Just
Rock under a chair. What are you talking about?
what? You never heard of it?
Uh-uh.
I think it's the Rock of Edinburgh or something like that.
Did y'all see that picture Bushcraft put up of Biden's sister?
No.
Oh my God.
That chunk of rock, they believe, as long as it's sitting underneath a throne, whoever gets crowned on it, then that's how long they sit. They'll sit forever as longer than usual as a king or queen.
All right. Well, note to self: I'll go to the landscaping company, put a rock under a chair, and call myself king.
There you go.
I got a bunch of them out here.
Did Al Bundy really just come into the chat?
Yeah. And Al Bundy is a female.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So she's all right in my book. Any female that will name themselves Al Bundy, you know, has got a good sense of humor.
Oh, yeah.
I identify as King Ha Ha. Really?
Is that haha in a funny way or haha in the other way? You know?
I don't know. Ask Al Bundy. She's the one that posted it.
Yeah, TH2, you missed the beginning of the stream where Jeff sprung a leak and he had to step away for a bit.
You mean tell me you could hear that? That was all the way at the other end of the damn house. My God, it must have sounded like a waterfall in here. Grand Canyon.
So, what you got in mind tonight? 101.
Sleep.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Oh,
I don't know. Just wing it, I guess. I don't know.
by the way, 101, last night, I'd already, once I left backstage, I get this message. Bear's like, hey,
shut up.
He's still 101. I said, out for me. I was like, I'm already out of there.
I was going to get that last out in. I thought.
And you'll have to look 101. You have to look up 38.
38.
Yeah, because she was officials in 38 nations. Or she officiated 38 nations.
Yeah, and she took over from her mom at, I think they said 21. I think.
I started reading a little bit of Jim Bob Wells' post, and halfway through it, I thought to myself, well, I hope she's a woman. And then I read on.
In 2015 on 9/8, another same day as she passed, she'd already surpassed her mom and how many years she reigned.
She probably been queen as long as her mama is old.
Wasn't it 70 years?
Something like it.
Yeah, total. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Oh, Lisa Anderson, really? Boy, everybody getting on me tonight. I ain't done nothing yet. Yes, I said yet.
Yeah.
Talking about tar and feathered.
Jeff's got appointment to be tarred and feathered.
Keep it up, and it's going to be worth me getting tarred and feathered. I've slacked up for 3 or 4 days.
He's building it up.
And you know where it's gonna go? It's gonna all come out on my stream.
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that to you.
Oh, bullshit.
I'm just waiting for my second blonde joke book to come in through the mail.
You remember a week or two ago, he was really good, staying down in chat, wasn't making them blonde jokes or anything. He was, nope, I'm being good. I'm staying down here. He was really good for a whole week.
Just in time for Halloween.
See, the good thing about it is y'all don't know where I live.
I don't know.
Don't challenge the internet. Do not play the internet roulette.
Internet roulette.
Now, there is a few of them that live mighty close, but I'm not going to say what few they is.
For the Blonde Union tonight on 101's channel? What?
Wait a minute. Who's saying that?
See what I mean?
That's a helicopter. Damn, that's a hit. That is not life flight.
It's against company policy. No unions. I think that was Jeff just leaving the union meeting.
Yeah, it was. They picked up right up the road here somewhere. FBI, open up! What? Whoa!
Whoa, that sounds serious. I'm out.
How many FBI agents are there? 2? Well, y'all can talk amongst yourselves. I ain't opening up my door. Yeah. Life with Bobby, you got to remember, she sleeps right beside of me. She ought to know where I sleep.
There's the pink camo tape.
Oh no.
I'm already a step ahead of you, Chef Kicker. I done bought out all the pink cameo tape in my area.
I was gonna say I was like, oh god, if he goes for the fluffy handcuffs, I swear I'm out.
Now that might be next.
The leopard print ones, the pink leopard print ones.
Oh my.
I ain't seen them yet. Who sells those?
Yeah, he was already at Walmart looking for the
Ash, did you go to Walmart again?
Walgreens was the other one. That said,
Hold up. Wait a minute. Jeff's buying corner
No.
store.
no, I'm not buying no massagers.
Oh
If
my
I
lord.
If I want a good massage, I'll go lay down on that ant bed out there.
You're
Damn,
vibrating again. Jeff.
vibrating in the background.
I can't even talk, damn it. Is that the vibrator, Jeff?
Somebody's having fun in the background, and it ain't me.
Can't even talk.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Hold on.
Vineyard Chick's still in here because if we are, I need to calm down. Too late now, ain't it?
Damn it, we got Jeff all excited now. Look what y'all did.
Oh, no, hell, we did not neither.
I needed a good laugh. Thank you, Jeff.
Oh, there you go, Jeff.
Some of them are.
Oh, hell yeah, come on.
Oh, no.
As long as there's a whip involved, come on.
Whip it good.
I think he'd
Like me.
enjoy getting tarred and feathered
dear.
too much.
Oh, dear.
He could go as foghorn and acorn.
I guess the tarring and the feathering wasn't enough to excite him, so he's resorted to whips.
That sounds like a personal problem.
Well, there is a difference in using just a feather or the whole chicken.
Oh, you want to talk about chicken
You can hit
feathers?
somebody with a whole chicken? What the?
No.
Next door neighbor has got chickens, cats, and dogs. Somewhere along the damn line, I got chicken feathers all over my yard. So somebody had a hell of a time tonight.
Damn it, Craig, you're fucking the chicken again.
And you said they didn't know where you were.
Hey,
That's
wait a minute.
they're dropping hints, leaving feathers at your doorstep.
That's the difference between erotic and exotic. Erotic uses the feather, and exotic use old chicken.
Oh, damn. So that's the difference.
Nothing like bringing a whole chicken into the bedroom.
Don't you mean exotic?
Grace Johnson,
That's so screwed up.
he had to go back to the hospital.
Oh, really?
His ex come up and
Tennessee
started
Patriot.
pounding his ass.
Tennessee Patriot says chains, whips, and chicken machines. What the fuck?
Chicken shoes?
What?
Chicken
Where did you
machine.
get chicken shoes from?
Are you
Oh, that's what I thought I heard 101 say. Chicken shoes.
chicken machines, bro? Read chat.
Well, I wasn't reading it at the time. I was reading something else. Jeez.
The inside of your eyelids?
No, not yet. Damn.
Oh, I should have never come up here.
That sounds like
Jennifer,
Was that Minecraft again, Bushcraft?
Jennifer Dale, I agree with you.
Oh,
Y'all clicking back up to see what she said, didn't you? Uh-huh.
yeah, you heard that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
My mouse is very loud.
101's got a present for you.
Unless you want it to go the way of the cat on Christmas Vacation, I suggest not.
Oh, hell, that cat.
Where it bites the cord and
his imprint got, his body got imprinted in the carpet.
what's that smell? That'd be fried pussycat.
Anybody deciding to do anything outside while it's dark, make damn sure there is not an electric fence around.
Or chickens.
No, they'll be put up. They'll be sleeping.
Have you seen the video of the guy taking a leak on the electric fence?
I don't even want to hear it.
You want to hear a good one that I had it happen at work today?
Oh boy.
Is it got anything to do with blondes?
No.
No.
It's gonna be like, what the fuck? So, okay.
Okay.
Dude comes to get his oxygen, right?
Yeah.
Pulls up in a janky ass van. Okay. And he gets his oxygen. Fine. Okay. Goes inside, uses our bathroom. Fine. Okay. Goes back to his van. Fine. Sits there for about 2 or 3 hours. Not fine. And then we look out the door, and lo and behold, he's got a bedpan on the side of his van, taking a piss, and creating a puddle that is slowly making its way down the sidewalk.
Oh, no.
And we're all looking at each other like, is this dude okay?
Oh.
So, yeah. That was my day at work. I don't know.
I guess you gotta go. You gotta go.
But the fact that he had a bedpan with him, and the fact that he didn't even manage to aim, I don't know. I've lost hope in humanity. People can't even piss straight in this world anymore.
Well, I will tell you this. When we used to go on vacations, we always went in station wagons. Okay. And the back seat, one side of it had a hole in it. Take a wild guess how many stops we made from point A to point B to the bathroom.
Not
And
very
I
many.
really felt sorry for the vehicles that were behind us.
That ain't windshield washer fluid.
And it ain't raining either. Oh. But if anything, I liked my first truck. The one I told you about. When somebody be tailgating me, I would stomp on it. A puff of smoke along with about a quart of oil would come out. And if they used the windshield wipers to clear it, it smeared.
Oh,
I went through, what was it? When I first got it, I went through about 4 quarts of oil a week. And it wasn't no need in buying the expensive oil, so I went to Family Dollar and bought the cheap stuff.
you can buy oil at Family Dollar?
Yeah, Dollar General too.
What the fuck?
Wouldn't
Yeah.
really call it oil.
Well, no, I don't know about up there in Yankeeville, but down here, we got some good oil.
Yeah,
We got Haviline, we got Valvoline.
You got
GT.
Vaseline.
That's in the other aisle.
Quaker State is real bad. It leaves a buildup sludge. When
yeah.
you got to rebuild them, it's no good.
And in that truck, it didn't have a chance to build up sludge.
Why didn't you just put some 1540 in it? Some Shell.
See, I put every damn thing in there that I could. It was a losing battle.
Yeah, baby oil.
Golly, would have worked better than motor oil.
Could have put stick weight in it.
That was. Could you just imagine the smell of baby oil?
I'd
I
rather smell that
even
than some.
tried that mystery oil. It didn't work.
Dude, I'd
Yeah.
rather smell baby oil going down the street when it burns than
Motor oil.
motor oil when some of
Especially
these
that cheap
fuckers.
stuff.
I know. Them cars didn't like it though. That's what I liked about it. I cannot stand the damn tailgater. If I'm running down the road running about 60 or 70, somebody dead on my ass, I'm going to end up running about 40 or 45.
Now, is that at a gradual slowdown or a sudden?
It will start out as a gradual slowdown. But if he stays on my tail, oops, there was an animal that ran out in front of me. So I had to stop real sudden like.
Right.
You know.
Well, I've got out and I've stopped traffic and went in front of my car and act like I was shooing something across the road, and I said that's a family of ants that had to get across the street.
Oh my god.
I've never tried that one.
Everybody's up there looking, what the hell's going on? And I'm like, go on, across the road.
Dude.
I didn't get tailgated anymore. There was a bit of sign language though.
Telling you is number one.
Yep.
Or a turtle trying to cross the road.
Never pick up a snapping turtle on the side of the road.
Hell no, I got chased one time by that shit.
Don't ask me how I know that.
I thought I was going to get out and move the damn thing. That son of a bitch ran me up on the car, hood the car.
They're mean.
Yeah, I'd seen a dude. He picked it up. He had it, his hands toward the front part of where his legs are. He said, "Oh, it's fine. They can't hit me back here."
Right.
That snapping turtle took his head and went and that guy screamed,
like a girl.
oh, for a good while.
They probably called him Nine Finger Jimmy.
No, it got his wrist. It was a big one. It grabbed a hold of that thing, and I don't know if it snapped it or what, but he hollered for a good while.
I bet he didn't pick up another snapping turtle like that again.
Nope.
I always heard
and
it.
I didn't help him for a good while either.
I always heard if you pick up a snapper, to pick him up by the tail.
Don't pick them up unless you're going to eat them.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I don't like because I've had to do it. My grandpa, he would get down in there, and there's a certain time of day when you go get turtles because they'll go inside their little cubby holes. And one time, I don't know which time it is, but when they go in, they got so much time before they turn around. So either you're grabbing the back end or you're grabbing the front end. And he would go in there and grab them, and toss them out.
That one sport that they do, and I can't, noodling. Noodling. Ain't no way on God's earth I'm sticking my hand in the water. Well, is this a catfish or is it going to be a snapping turtle?
Nope.
There's parts of Oklahoma where they stick their feet down in there.
Yeah, they stick their feet down there.
Wasn't there somebody that was just, what do they call that? What do they call it? The noodling. There was somebody that was just doing that and they lost their arm.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, thanks.
Well, you see, Hannah, is it Hannah? It's some girl that does it. I can't remember her name.
Hannah Barron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she gets her arm in there, and she's got scars up here from doing that.
She's also a hunter.
Great, my computer's froze. Why?
It's almost time for you to start.
Yeah. Fucking idiots.
TH2, give me about 4 or 5 minutes. I don't hear no clicking.
I'm here like
his computer's froze.
I can't click nothing.
That means you can't put my ass in the back room tonight.
He can't even start his. What are you talking about? He can't even start his show if his computer's froze.
See what did I say? I told you.
Yeah, but they get down there with their feet and move it around. They know how big it is and everything.
That's what she said.
Now, I don't mind going swimming in a creek or something like that. But going in for noodling, no, it's not going to happen. I'm sorry. I don't care how hungry I get.
Why is it some nights that this computer fucking works flawlessly, but other nights it's like, yeah.
I think that's Monty has got a fan on.
Why?
Because Grace Johnson asked 101.
We have somebody like that on my channel, and her computer's really super loud, and we call it the Red Baron.
There's a good name.
I wish I could do animation because every time she comes on and it goes like that, I'd love to have the Red Baron fly across my screen.
Fair. She was asking if 101 had a fan on his computer, so it didn't. So if it was overheating, it wouldn't freeze up.
Oh no, it's not going to overheat. I got it right by the air conditioning vent. It's
probably froze.
Let it go. Let it go.
Damn it, Monty. All right. Well, I'm going to drop down here, so I will be seeing y'all in a few minutes.
Maybe.
Right.
Maybe.
Bye.
And I'll drop the link here because it's
Out.
start in Approximately 6 minutes.
You got it. What was that song you were singing the other night, Monty?
Which night?
Yeah,
That we about Genesis.
that was
That was
last night.
last night, and it was tonight's the night tonight. Then you or someone was doing, I can feel it in the air tonight.
Right. That was his first single when he broke loose from Genesis.
Which one?
Oh, hell. Here the hell we go again. Move on to the next question.
You brought it up. I'd already let it go.
I know. That's how my mind thinks. Real.
Yeah, well.
Shut up. The king says quiet.
Yeah, your bear totally needs a crown.
Where's your crown, King? Nothing.
I don't know where my crown is, but I definitely know where my throne's at.
We've blown up that throne lots of times.
Quite a few times.
It's lucky you think it's still together.
Hey, wait a minute. Did you steal my throne?
Yeah, I need that flushing sound for my channel.
I saw, I forgot if it was on Facebook or what it was, but they had a commode. It looked just like a chair. It had the armrest on both sides, and it even had the foot thing.
Did it massage your ass too?
Kind of like on Tool Time.
I don't know, but if it did, I damn sure bought it that fast.
Yeah, I'd seen one that was the Game of Thrones, the sword throne.
No, I don't want no commode like that.
They had one.
Not
They
with
had
sword
one
in
on. They had one on Tool Time. Home Improvement.
Oh yeah.
It had the recliner, the footrest, and everything. The armchair, the remote, the TV, and everything else.
Damn.
And you sit right on the commode.
Shit, I'd walk in Walmart looking like that.
Jeff would never leave the bathroom. He'd bring his laptop in there. My new area.
He'd be like, I don't get no Wi-Fi in here.
You know what? That ain't no bad idea. Get your old golf cart and put it on there like that. Shit, I can go anywhere I wanted to. I can go to the store like that.
We're going to be seeing headlines that local man out of North Carolina Walmart gets kicked out for being in there with his laptop.
I have always wanted to go into, let's say, Lowe's. I'll use that. Ask the manager, are we allowed to try things out before we buy them? And normally he's going to say yes. So I say, all right, where's your commodes at?
Is that like, oh, I want to try? Can I try out this TP? I'll send it back if I don't like it.
Let's see. It's where I'm at now. Hey, see if I'll let you use the commode, Grace. And let me know what to say.
Well, it's about that time. One and one will be over here. Guys want to go check them out. Thanks, mods, for keeping the riffraff out, and thank you guys up here on panel for hanging out tonight.
Thanks for inviting me up. I'm sorry I was late.
Oh, no problem. It's a chill thing. It's with everything going on and all that stuff. It's good just to.
Oh damn! I thought I was muted.
No.
To chill.
Sorry about that.
We heard it
dog barking.
We heard
Well, it's a good thing y'all didn't hear that in a few minutes ago.
We did.
No, the other one.
Yes, we did.
The one
they were talking about in chat.
The one after the waterfall and the one before this one. Oh, it's her office. Well, Grace, are we allowed to try out anything?
Thanks, Bushcraft, for having me up on panel.
Yeah.
Why?
Wait a
Just
minute.
pay no attention to Jeff.
King
I
Barry
need to
Church.
know. I need to know which one she works at. I'll make a special trail.
Much love, God bless.
Thanks, everybody. We'll catch you over at 101s.
Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.
One day, family and